Hey, Jake. Have you been keeping up with the news lately?
Hey, Emma. Yeah, I've been trying to. There's so much going on. Have you heard about the new environmental policies they're discussing?
Yes, I have. It's great to see more focus on sustainability. I read that they're planning to ban single-use plastics in several countries. It's about time, right?
Definitely. It's a huge step forward. By the way, did you hear about the latest space exploration news? They discovered new potential habitats on Mars.
Wow, that's incredible. Imagine humans living on Mars. I can't even keep my plants alive here on Earth. Speaking of plants, why don't scientists trust atoms?
Why?
Because they make up everything.
Good one, Emma. What do you think about the new technology trends? I saw something about AI being used in healthcare more than ever before.
Yes, AI is really transforming the medical field. It's amazing how it can help with diagnostics and treatment plans. Do you think it's going to replace doctors?
I don't think so. AI can assist, but the human touch is irreplaceable in medicine. It's a tool, not a replacement.
That's a good point. Here's another topic. Have you been following the international news? There's a lot happening with global trade agreements.
Yes, the new trade deals are quite interesting. They could change the way businesses operate worldwide. It's fascinating to see how interconnected we've become.
Absolutely. It's a small world after all. Oh, speaking of small worlds, why don't we talk about local news? Have you heard about the new community park project?
Yes, it's going to be a great addition to the neighborhood. More green spaces are always welcome. Plus, it'll be a perfect spot for weekend picnics.
Definitely. It's nice to see investments in community well-being. What do you think about the recent developments in education policies?
They seem promising, especially the focus on more accessible education. It's so important for everyone to have equal opportunities to learn.
I couldn't agree more. Speaking of education, here's a quick joke. Why was the math book always worried?
Why?
Because it had too many problems.
Nice one, Emma. You always know how to lighten the mood.
So, Jake, what do you think about the recent debates on climate change?
It's such a critical issue. The more awareness we raise, the better. Have you seen the youth climate marches?
Yes, they're so inspiring. Young people are really taking charge. It's amazing to see their passion and commitment.
Absolutely. It gives me hope for the future. On a lighter note, have you been following any interesting stories in the tech world?
Oh, yes. Did you hear about the latest advancements in virtual reality? They're making VR experiences so immersive now.
I did. It's like we're living in a sci-fi movie. Imagine using VR for travel experiences, exploring new places without leaving your home.
That would be amazing. Speaking of travel, how about the recent news on travel restrictions easing up?
It's great news. People are so excited to travel again. I'm planning a trip myself. How about you?
I can't wait to travel again. There are so many places on my bucket list. Here's a joke for you. Why don't scientists trust stairs?
You and your jokes, Emma. They always make my day. So, what's your take on the current political climate?
It's quite intense. There's so much going on, and it feels like things are changing rapidly. It's important to stay informed and engaged.
Definitely. It's our responsibility to be informed citizens. But it can get overwhelming sometimes, right?
For sure. It's good to take breaks and focus on positive news too. Speaking of positive, did you hear about the latest medical breakthrough?
Yes. The new treatments they're developing are so promising. It's amazing what science can achieve.
Indeed. It's a reminder of how resilient and innovative we can be. By the way, did you catch the latest sports news?
Yes, the championship games have been thrilling. It's great to see live sports making a comeback.
Absolutely. Sports bring people together. Here's another joke. Why was the music teacher locked out of her classroom? Thanks, Jake. So, what's your favorite way to stay updated on current events?
I like to mix it up with news apps, podcasts, and sometimes good old-fashioned newspapers. How about you?
Same here. I love listening to news podcasts while I'm on the go. They're so convenient.
Totally. It's all about finding what works best for you. Here's a question. How do you deal with news fatigue?
I try to limit my news intake and focus on positive stories. It's important to stay informed, but also take care of your mental health.
That's great advice. I do the same. Balance is key. So, what current event has caught your attention the most recently?
I'd say the advancements in renewable energy. It's exciting to see how we're moving towards a greener future.
Definitely. It's crucial for our planet's future. Speaking of the future, what are you most hopeful about?
I'm hopeful about the positive changes we can make together. Whether it's through technology, social movements, or individual actions, we can create a better world.
Well said, Emma. Here's to a brighter future. And on that note, one last joke. What do you call a fish that practices medicine?